Hey guys, welcome back. So we're gonna, excuse me, we're gonna try expanding into a new industry today. So far, we've made millions shipping coal the last 5.5, 6.5 years in game. But it's time to do something more. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in to one of these farms nearby and start moving some goods from farms towards a factory. So if you click on a farm, you'll see the industry chain here is to go from grain and livestock to a factory. And a factory actually makes goods that go to houses. So we can get a multi-stage supply chain going here. And we have a lot of farms. So it should be pretty easy to get a fairly high-level high production system going here. We just need to decide where we want to set up shop. This is a factory, and I like that it's kind of in a bit of an open area. There's another one right next to it that I don't like so much. I like this one, and it's kind of surrounded by a good few farms. So I think this is going to be a nice central location for delivering crops, grain and livestock too. Question is, what farm do we want to start with? This looks like a good one. Even though it's on the other side of the river, this seems like a good one. So I think we're going to start with this one. Yeah, so let's get into it. So this is going to be pretty disruptive and pretty expensive process because these farm tiles are more expensive to build on because they are well, they're farms, so you have to pay like the farm owner to like be allowed to build on his shit. It's really annoying and stupid, but trying to figure out the best scenario here. I'm thinking a station over here. And what we're gonna do is, yeah, this is expensive, but we have a lot of money now, so we should be okay. Station like this. Gonna have all these ins and outs. Alright, so what's going to have to happen here is we need a bridge. So there's actually a special button here to click to build a bridge. And we're going to go with the most expensive one we can get because it allows for the highest amount of speed. And that's not something we even really need right now, but we kind of have the money, so it's kind of a why not situation. We're just going to have this immediately kick out pretty far. So, okay, so we've done that. Now let's design our station around here. So I'm actually going to want a pretty big station over here. I'm actually going to drag and drop. I said I'm actually going to drag and drop. So I want a station that's probably about 5 tiles wide, and I'm going to do like 8 tiles long. And we can always expand that, but for now, that's what we'll start with. Logically speaking, our trains would be coming in this way. So we're going to want the inline over here, and we're going to have a branching sort of system. So you're going to have the first track right here. Occupied like that, and then you're gonna have one that offshoots that cuts across like that. And then for these two, I'm actually gonna go down and then do I want to do this? Down like that. And this kind of allows them to funnel a bit more. When it comes to leaving, I don't know if that necessarily needs to be the same thing. So I actually am going to have them just kind of exit. I don't know. I actually don't know yet. Let's keep it simple for now. And we can always change shit later. There's a pretty big loop, but I think it's necessary. Alright, so now let's get our signals in. So, in terms of signals, I'm not really too worried about this side. We're going to do entry signals there and exit signals here. And then we're going to just do regular old path signals. That go all the way to here. And then we're going to actually swap this one out for an entry signal. And you're going to have a combo signal. Oh, combo signal here. So what this does, I'll get these all in first. And then we only need one here. So, all right. So how this works, right, is if a train was coming in here to this signal, if these two lanes were taken up, these lights would be red, so this light would be red, and so this light would still be green because there's 3 more over here. If all 5 of these are taken up, these 4 plus this one will be red, and then these 2 will also be red, which means this will be red. So it's just a way of, like, carrying it forward, essentially. And then I think we're good just to do path signals here. And then get those going that way. All right, so let us now get our trains going. So we're going to very quickly put that down there and get ourselves a train. So let's start with this new boy. We're going to buy him. Then we need to buy a livestock boxcar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His orders are going to be to go there and there. We obviously want him to do a full load, and then we want him to unload all. And we'll get him going. So the next train we're going to buy, instead of livestock now, we're going to do grain hopper. Because this is technically the other good that this farm produces. It produces 2 goods. So they're going to sit and wait. And you can see now that even though these 2 are red, this signal stays green because these 2 are open. We will probably want to clone both of these trains. Did we not clone the... No, we didn't. Because once these 2 are filled up, we immediately want these trains here. So, okay, and what you're going to see is, yeah, they're going to come here to the factory station now. Oh, shit, we have a diesel train available. Oh, yeah. And they're going to sell their stuff to the factory, and the factory is going to be able to start producing goods. So, these trains, 2 is all we need for each of these goods types, it seems. The factory now this is where it gets important. The factory needs to be able to deliver goods to a town. And where I'm thinking of delivering them to is the town that I've already started to, you know, work with. Now, here's the thing. We have to get a station in here, and that's going to be pretty tricky. It's possible, but it's going to be interesting. Got new buses available. Let's see. These guys are still good. Let's clear our screen here. They're offloading just fine. They're making okay money. Not insane money, but decent. And now we want to get our goods delivered to a town. So we're going to set up a station down here. Now this one I'm thinking is going to be an end station. See, it's tough. It's tough because you don't want to get too close to the town because it'll piss them off. It really will piss them off. They'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? All up in our grill. And you're like, I'm sorry, I just trying to... You have to be really close for it to accept goods. Oh, there's a building in the way. Okay, that works. So we have a train station here now. Hooray, 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 yippee. I kind of don't want to go downhill, so I'm going to do this. Factory's all the way over there. Oh, jeez. Alright, this is an interesting one. We have to level the terrain over here. Hopefully that doesn't piss off the city too much. Need to level it just a little bit more. Alright, 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 alright. Turn and kick back. I think instead of going straight, it might make more sense to cut on an angle here towards the factory. So, trees are kind of getting in my way here. There is a way to play the game. There's a setting you can do to make the trees like half transparent. I don't like to do that because then you just leave it on all the time and you don't see the trees and the game just looks kind of funny. But it might be what is the best option here. Oh. So we hit a cliff of some sort. So let's do this now. Let's blow that up. Blow it up. We'll come down straight like that. Alright, what's going to have to happen is we're actually going to need to crisscross over here. So we're going to do this. Does that pass by that? Okay, it does. Okay, so we've done that. now what needs to happen is we actually need to bridge over our own track, which is fine. And go this way. Come up. And I am going to do this. I'm going to do that. My logic will be that we really should only need one train. Just in case. Okay, so we're going to do an entry one here, and then we're going to do... I guess we're going to do an exit one just right there. Alright, that should work. Alright, that should work. And then there's signals all the way down here to the town. At which point we're going to have an entry signal. And you're going to have an exit signal at each of these. And then it's just going to be path signals that take it all the way back up, over, and around. Okay. Okay, so I think this is good. Jeez, wrong way. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. You know what? I will put, no, I won't. New vehicle. Let's try out the, Manly Moral DMU diesel. Let's try it out. Slightly longer because it's got 2 units, one at the front and back. But we're going to do goods, so we need goods car. We are going to still make it 3.5, like, it's gonna be longer now because we still want 5 cars. So go to this station to pick up goods and go downtown to I guess that actually doesn't matter. We'll load any cargo, unload all. Okay. Okay, so what's gonna happen here is this thing, I don't think it technically has been producing goods yet because there hasn't been a train here yet saying it's willing to pick them up. So now that a train is here, it will start to produce goods when the next train from the farms arrives. So we'll speed it up. He comes in, he hits the brakes, unloads. Boom. He's out of here. That tells the factory to start actually producing goods, which that will load up the goods train. So the best way to do this is to essentially have a constant flow of these trains coming in and good trains here to pick them up. So the more farms we connect, which, you know, we're going to connect like this farm, we might as well at least, onto the same track. And it's going to be pretty wild. So, okay, that good train left. So we're going to have another one come on out. He's ready to go. All right, we're going to get another one. All right, we're going to get another one. This is when stuff can start to become really lucrative. Alright, I think we're gonna get at least one more. Cloning these bad boys. Alright, you can see here we have 2 goods trains waiting. We actually have a 3rd one waiting. So I think we're at a good amount right now. How much do these bad boys even make when they hit the station down here? I'm not even sure. I haven't been watching. They are delivering and making... $45K. Is that so? Why is it starting at 50? It's starting at 50%. I don't like that. Are they only loading up to 50%? No. Give me this train. This train is 19. It's full. Oh. I understand. These actual diesel engines are considered potentially cargo carrying. We have not fitted them. I don't think they can be fitted to carry cargo. I don't really know, but yeah, that's what's happened. He filled up to 62%. That's what he said. Well, because their orders are to full load. Let me just check that. Yeah, full load. That's what they're doing. Interesting. Alright. I mean, it's fine. We're making the money, right? So, let's actually check that. Boom, look at my income. Great. Yeah, so this one's been long enough, so I'm gonna end this here, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.